All right, so this was another thing from another. We're punching right a little bit early today because this was just. I saw this and this was absolutely moronic. Why are these color schemes being pushed so hard in Western gaming currently? They're everywhere now. And look at this color scheme. And this color scheme. Oh, it's crazy. And then they include this color scheme, which isn't related to the first two at all. And other than it has like some purple. And I mean, that's the level of orange isn't the same as that other level of orange, just more yellow. And then this color scheme is completely unrelated to any of them, even remotely, but I don't think he cares. So, they're everywhere. So you can kind of see what he's implying, but the replies are just so mind-numbingly stupid. You notice it too. There's been a lot of purple. I think it has something to do with their pride flag. Trans people use a lot of purple. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's been noticing this. It's been a lot in the biggest titles, and it's currently becoming a pattern. It's called bisexual lighting. Look it up. It's a thing. Holy shit, it is. I never heard of it, but you're 100% right. Wow, bisexual lighting has a Wikipedia article. It's a thing. Look, it's when you use stuff like this color tone. Oh my God. It is. This is some of the stuff. This was also like one of the dumbest replies. 2 reasons, starting with the most obvious one, followed by one that I think is what's really going on. He's figured out the mystery. We've got the top minds on this right now. 1, DEI, feminism and trans activism. Purple is the color of feminists. A total lack of creativity going on with what's safe and modern. Agree. I'd add to number 1 with the activism is psychology and marketing. These colors are being chosen for a reason. It's like a blatant subtlety. If that makes sense, it doesn't make sense. I'm glad people like this got like way too many likes, but people are cooking this guy like, hey, you have purple in your other profile. Purple. Like vaporwave schemes are check notes, forced DEI activism. That's news to me. Hey, good morning, Nuke. And this is so moronic. And look, this guy is supposed to be Christian, anti-communist, heavy metal. He's got a freaking crusader thing as his profile picture. Translating. No way I'm destroying my search algorithm, but yep. John, you don't want Amazon suggesting things for you? Huh? You're worried what you're going to get in your Amazon for you results or something like that? But so this guy's supposed to be a Christian, and he immediately buys this idea that purple is the color of feminists. I mean, purple is also the color that the Romans wrapped Jesus in when they beat him. It's using the Catholic Church as for Lent as a sign of repentance and of Jesus' suffering. It's also, in Rome, it was the color of royalty, which is why they clothed him in purple when they beat him to mock him as the king of the Jews. It's amazing that people will just give this up, their entire Western culture, 2,000 years of Western culture, and say purple is a color of feminists. This is how dumb they're like lolcow anti-woke morons, really. They're complete idiots. I mean, this is vaporwave or synthwave, or even if you want to like retrowave, there's a ton of different names for this aesthetic. It's also the color of the sunset. But these idiots are willing, like, oh yeah, wow, look at this pattern. This has got to be subtle woke messaging. Why would you give up something that's beautiful? Why would you give up your culture and just assume that these, just give this to them. Why give this up to them? Why give up beauty to them? That's such a stupid misplay that unfortunately these small minds immediately give up. Just give up ground. This is 100% operating in someone else's frame right here. When you're able to say like, oh wow, this, look, GTA 6 uses, it's got to be bad. We need to avoid this. Or they're just so caught up in this, they have to find something new to be mad against. Like, look, Yasuke, I mean, this was supposedly a proposed skin for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yes, it looks super gay on Yasuke, but the colors themselves are beautiful. They're lovely. It's lovely colors. Why would you give that up? Why would you give it up? It's moronic. But I just had to rant a little bit on this, because when I see it as like on a tactical level, like why, and this sort of like gives some idea of these pictures with the neon lights and stuff. It's kind of like old, 80s retro stuff. Very cool. It's cool stuff. Why give that to leftists that you hate? Why give them beautiful things? Never concede ground. Purple, pink, the rainbow. Honestly, the best thing that happened to like the pride stuff is when they added that ugly chevron with the brown and the black for Black Lives Matter, because that looks so hideous. It looks so ugly. The rainbow is beautiful. The rainbow flag is a good looking flag, but then they added that ugly ass brown and black to it. Fantastic. I'm so glad they made their stuff look ugly. And that's really why I think a lot of the vibe is changing, because now they've embraced ugliness, and it's a huge misstep on their part. And really what the right needs to be doing is swooping that up, swooping beauty up. Take back the rainbow flag, take back purple, pink, all this stuff. It doesn't belong to them. Their culture, this culture and aesthetics don't belong to them at all. But someone needs to inform these these guys of this. Like, oh wow, retro greatness and indie creativity with modern mediocrity. Look, there's nothing but mediocrity in this, the way this guy thinks.